by Studio T today to learn a little bit about organizing your Kiwi Lane templates. So what I've done here is I've taken one of our standard spinder binders and a single spinder and a few different pages, and I have organized all of Karen's Kiwi Lane stencils. So obviously binder, 3-ring section is called a spinder, and it's stuck into the binder with that Velcro piece right there. Now, this front section, this is our Essential 5 page. So we've got the card making the smaller pieces of the Kiwi Lane in this pocket with some little Kiwi Lane accents in the bottom. I've used my shut your flap tabs over the flaps to hold them down. One thing you want to remember about the shut your flap tabs is they only have a small amount of that repositionable adhesive on them. The whole white part of this is not covered in repositionable adhesive. So little tabs generally work good for small pockets. I'm going to show you the larger tabs in a minute, but if you're having trouble with it sticking, it might be because you don't have the sticky stuff spread around. So if you're using shut your flap tabs, make sure you got sticky on the pocket and on the flap. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, that was a little sidetrack, ladies. So anyway, so smaller things. These are some accents and some of the pieces that are used for cards. And I've used, again, the small shut your flap tabs over here to label what's in this page, right? It's at the top. I probably didn't have to put a label on it, but now I can see exactly which products I've got in that particular page. Now, as we go through, another problem that you might have is something like this great big circle, and all I did, this is a Fantastic 5 page, and I just took, again, a little shut your flap tab and I stuck it onto the circle and onto the page, and now it's not going to go anywhere, right? So I split the sticky, 2 of them, because these are both really big. So if you have templates that stick out, they're really thin, so it works well to just stick them down, and then you don't have to worry about them coming out of the pockets. Here I've used the larger shut your flap tabs and put them on sideways, so I can still grab that colored portion, flip it up, and also open up the pocket at the same time. But there's just more sticky stuff when they're going vertically like this on the large ones. So if you want to feel like things are more stuck down. Now, shut your flap tabs aren't tape. They're not super sticky. They're just little repositionable adhesives. So they're not going to do anything crazy, but they will help you keep your flaps flat on your pages. Okay, so the Essential 5. Now, if you are creating using the Kiwi Lane recipes, they call out their products by name. So you're going to want to organize your Kiwi Lane templates alphabetically in your binder. So I've got chevrons and happy trails here. Then I moved on to Madison Avenue and Spook Alley, right? The nice thing about using the shut your flap tabs is that as you add things in, it's easy to rearrange those tabs and keep them visible, right? So I've got all of those big pieces organized alphabetically, and I've used a variety of pages. So I've used the vertical 4, which is the 4 long thin pockets, and then I've also used the vertical double on these for the big fat template pieces. So this is the 2 4x6 6x12 pockets on that, right? And then I just use the sticky tabs. Now for the smaller accent pieces, I put those along with their packaging into a flip-in storage page. So you can read the name of the product on the packaging, and then you can flip through the products to see the stencils behind the packaging, right? Super easy for those accents. And then last but not least, I've also used a flip-in storage page for the frames. Let me open the lid to that page. If you're using the flip-in storage pages, there is a little locking tab on the piece that goes over the top, and that keeps that front piece from flopping around on you. So be sure you're locking that down. And then again, you can just see smaller frames on the top, and I can just flip to the frame size that I need. Larger frames on the bottom. Super easy, super visible, really accessible. So I've got Karen's entire collection here of Kiwi Lane products, all just in one binder. I did put a little label on the side so she would know what it was. So she gets to take this home all neat and organized and tidy. Isn't that fun? But a super simple way to organize your Kiwi Lane templates. Now, if you're using a scrap rack, you can just put your spinder, your Kiwi Lane spinder, right on your scrap rack and leave them on your scrap rack so they're accessible that way as well. Then if you want to take them somewhere, you might need to pick up a spinder binder like this one, and then you can take that spinder right off your base and throw it in your spinder binder. So that is the latest and greatest on how to organize your Kiwi Lane templates. Thanks for popping by. Have a great day.